and the colored people persecuted them.
That's when Gondwana lands in the Indian Ocean. Yeah.
They've been persecuted, and in North Australia they've been pushed to the south. That's why they're more likely survive from the Mary River down to Tasmania.
Oh, the lighter skinned natives. Yeah, right. I see.
That means on the end you will make a big trouble out of them.
Yeah.
Flying charges against them. No. It's only now, say what you can. People make statements which is not true.
Yeah.
Like the Vatican is plenty enough, but you don't say the Vatican, you just say the truth is that and that.
Yeah.
And you don't speak of that.
Yeah.
I show you the book, West Australia. A man said, which the language is same as mine. Actually, the Governor General said, here every black tribe, when they so clever in warfare, if they had guns, like we have, our days would be counted.
Yep.
And every tribe led by a white man, Aboriginal white man.
Yes.
That was the man who said was in England, he was Hungarian man. Knows Hungary plenty. And I brought him back 25 years ago, buried him. Now, he was a Majekura, the ruler of the counties, Majekura. And the language is Hungarian, and it's written in a 3 pages. It is Hebrew and Hebrew and Hebrew. A man wrote it who never know who he is. He wanted to get money probably from the Jewish community, a smart man.
Yep.
A Jewish man is a businessman, he's not going to worry about that.
Yeah.
And he said, every word is Hebrew. Now, shall I stand up and they start to talk? Because he said, it's embarrassing to the Jewish community.
Yeah.
I don't want that. Look, life is, you have to accept it in a way. Look what's happening. They want to put you out from the house. Why? For fucking money. They said somebody, why I go to old home or I die because I'm old. The whole life is fucking rubbish.
Yeah.
Now, I wish my house was in good order. I would go in Australia by car, 4-wheel drive, see the people in the forest, and make a film by America from them. But keep Asia out of it. You understand that?
Yeah.
What my aim is now, and what I told me, we don't want something that encourages Asia. There is nothing to do with it.
Yep.
When the Japanese came to Australia, the North, they shortcut Australia. When the Japanese came to Australia in 1942, they shortcut up in there. The Japanese army, when they come to the islands, they found missionaries from the Vatican. Been very rude to them, killed them, bashed them up. And Germany, Hungary and Japan have been together and they've been bashing up the Hungarian missionaries. Now, did you know that?
Hungarian or Vatican? Hungarian missionary, or Vatican missionary, or both?
Vatican had missionary everywhere in the island.
Yeah.
Catholic, Jesuit.
Yeah.
And when the Japanese came into the Pacific and into Korea and China and the islands, they found missionaries there.
Yeah.
And they've been very bad to them, hit them, bashed them and killed them. And in spite, Hungary was with Germany and Germany, Japan, they've been bashing of the Hungarian press too.
I see.
You understand now
Yes,
what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
telling you?
Yep, yep.
And this is true. And that's why when Japan said, after the Hungarian Revolution, 1956, send Hungarians to Tokyo, we shall send them to university, we pay their upkeep, everything. Hungary didn't accept it. Now, did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Now, do you understand what I am telling you?
Yes.
So, you have to be very, it is so interesting when you go.
Well, that's because Japan since the 1800s has been controlled by Rothschild Rockefeller, okay, with the industrial
What was
thing.
it? Japan?
Japan since the 1800s.
Invited.
No, since the 1800s, okay,
Yeah.
has been controlled by, the Rockefeller, Rothschild families,
Yeah.
who introduced the industrialization.
Yeah.
They get rid of all the clans out of Japan,
Yeah.
and then they put in fake Japanese royalty, okay? But the real Japanese royalty was from the black Japanese in the south, Okinawa and all of that sort of thing, and they get rid of them. They get rid of the real Japanese. You know what I mean?
You know, England trying the Japanese Navy in England in 1900.
Yep. And also England used the Japanese to steal China's gold.
England tried the Japanese Navy and England gave them boat to fight the Tojo. Tojo, the name of the Japanese man charge of the Navy. Tojo in Port Arthur, you know Port Arthur?
Yep.
1903. And died with the Russians because Russia wanted to come to Australia.
Yeah.
And England did.
And also, the New York Jewish businessmen around 1900s, they give money to the Japanese to fight the Russians in Russia.
Yeah, but that's lie, I tell you.
Yeah. And
That's
then after that, they create Jewish states next to China called Birubijan. That's
So I tell you, it's deep water to
and
go.
they create that in the 30s.
Don't go into off the line. Keep what you call the language.
Yeah.
That's the area why I want my work. I don't speak of Indonesia because we have big connection with that.
Yeah.
With China we have. Now, if I start to talk like that, then myself I am not doing the whole thing.
Yeah, I understand.
And then, how interesting, an Australian man went to a doctor. He said, would you take me to a doctor by car? I did. And the doctor was Chinese. And he said, who? I said, Hungarian. And he said something about Hungary, I don't know. Hungarian side. I don't know. And I said, we have connection with China, which we have, like, we say danger, vessel, we say vessel, and Homo, we say Hodwal, and he said, well, Ho, we say yours. Yeah. He said, you might have connection with the Mongols, but not with us. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Now, what can you make out of it? Now, what makes you out of it?
Well, politically they want nothing to do. Yeah.
He don't find us good enough to have anything to do with it.
Yes.
You understand that?
Yeah. But you prove to him through the language there is connection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I said, if you move by a car, don't stop people. Listen, I give you a lift. Well, because somebody say, get fuck, I don't want you. Go, travel, and let's if somebody wants lift, tell him to ask you, place will be tight.
Yes.
This is a dangerous political issue.
Yeah.
It's not enough to know the language. I just wanted to show in selling houses, it is Muli Creek. It's Muli is creek. But a small district, I say Foyo. Others said Fuo. And Fui, they say it in South Hungary. Now, and Foyo, I showed you, is English fluid, FL, you know?
Yes.
Same word that is fluid.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes, yes, yes.
You don't need the Hungarian language.
No.
In German,
Fluss.
river is fluid.
Fluss, yeah.
You don't need the Hungarian language, stop the Hungarian language. You say, you got the language from the other.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
That contract from Melbourne,
Yeah.
I never showed anybody.
Yeah.
Because if you blow the fire and you want to cause trouble, because the natives don't understand, I am scared the white men go there, never mind Hungary and the Obo and the China is so strong,
Yep.
they can fuck us left and right and they hit you, back you want to have money, you commit suicide.
Yep.
You understand that?
Yep. That's the
And
problem.
I blame England, America, because if when Biden said in Germany, go through Russia and China,
But at the same time, these top rich families, they use the countries as their chess pieces.
but the Jewish people will be kicked in the ass too. China don't want that. You know what I tell you? If China could take over, they would get rid of the Chinese who came here who might be preparation. Because they are turning a little bit to be like European men.
Yeah.
And China not going to want that. When Stalin and Lenin made communism in Russia, they knock on the door of educated Russians.
But where did communism come from? Wall Street.
Yeah. Now, they murdered the educated Russians.
Yeah.
When Hitler came up, they went from house to house in Berlin, in the elite suburb,
Yep.
and tell the women, Ihre Mann zu Hause, your husband home. Jawohl, ja, kommen Sie rein, please come in. And I take him in the basement and shoot him. They done the same thing what Stalin and Lenin.
Yep.
You have to know, you don't hear that.
Yes.
I am 85, not because of the age, but I am coming from there.
Yeah.
And
Well, you lived through it.
And my grandmother was murdered by Jews, and the other grandmother, my father was suffering interrogation. He had to live fucking lies, and the grave there now, their birthday is not on it.
Yeah.
Orphan birth, not orphan birth. You understand?
Yes.
I have a terrible background. So that's why you have to be very careful. Like the Melbourne, don't say I don't sign it.
Yeah.
It could come out, you know when, if England would be absolutely be superpower. And that's an interest, you know what I mean or not?
But already, you know how England, okay, Rothschild and all the rest of them use England to control all these countries, okay?
Look, now the white man is in the doorway to be kicked in the ass. In Europe, China, England full with colored men from Africa.
Exactly. So who owns the Bank of England?
The Jews did it from the Rothschild. And
Yeah. So they own the Bank of England. So really, England's not even controlled by England.
I understand, but I tell you what, the white man go there. You said the Jews. You know what? I listened to the Wales from Indonesia, Jakarta, a minister said the American Jewish society caused all the trouble in the world. The parliament said it from Jakarta.
Jakarta, yeah.
Yeah. Well, not all the Jews split in Israel too, you know
Yeah,
what? Or
yeah.
no?
Yes, yeah, yeah, I
The
know.
one who live in the kibbutz, they said, don't stop smacking people and persecuting
Yeah.
people.
Oh, look, all the Jews they bring to Israel, they bring from everywhere all around the world. Anyone that say they're Jewish, yeah, we take you. Look, they even take Jews from Kenya, you know, from Africa, they take to Israel. This is how much they wanted to do it.
Very, very top Jew, they provocate a danger on us.
That's right. Unfortunately, that's the
if
case.
England would be absolutely in superpower, like say 80 years before the Second World War, then if you would come here with a contract like that in Melbourne, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yes.
But now it's a political issue.
Yeah.
It's like if I had your if I had you had somebody wristwatch in your pocket and a 12-year-old boy would come, it belonged to my daddy. He just said that you wouldn't jump up and say, come on, I gotta fight you. No. But if the watch belongs to you and somebody discover I got it and you are a 10 times stronger man than I am, I will be fucking worried if they say that your watch is in my pocket.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes, I understand, yeah. You had dinner? Did you eat?
You want to eat?
I think so, but I've only got money on my card. I have to go to the supermarket. Yeah.
You eat, I don't, because it
Yeah,
costs too much money. No.
Yeah.
It costs too much money.